episode, I finally get to have a Brent rant I've been itching to for a while. This one is about the opinions of others and why it is affecting your whole life. Super pumped to share with you.
Like, subscribe, and share this podcast if you like it.
Yeah.
Welcome, guys, to another episode of the Lifestyle Project.
Welcome, guys, to the Lifestyle Project, where we show you our version of an abundant lifestyle.
We sure do.
Yeah, we do.
My name is Molly Orwell. This is Brent Orwell. And today we are going to be having a bit of a different podcast for you all. We're going on a bit of a Brent rant.
And we're in our kitchen.
We are in our kitchen. Well, lounge. It's kind of joint.
The camera's in the kitchen.
Yeah. Now, firstly, for YouTubers, Facebook and Instagrammers, please, if you're watching this video, excuse my lips. I did just have them done yesterday. They are very swollen and sore and huge, and they will be going down. So don't stress. This is not what I'm going to look like from now on. All right?
Even if you did, I'd still love you every day.
I'm so glad. Yeah. That's so nice.
Even though you look like a clownfish. So, myself and Nemo over here are going to be talking today about some awesome topics that I love, which is basically just rants in general. Hey?
We are. Brent's going to be holding the fort on this one quite a lot. So, Brenny, start us off.
Look, I think what I really wanted to touch on in this episode for this podcast is the opinions of others. It's something that not just in what we do online, but in general, people are so driven and influenced by the opinions of their friends, by their family, by co-workers, even by society, by neighbours. It is something that I've been a part of, you've probably been a part of.
Oh, absolutely.
It's something that has stemmed, I think, from such a young age. It's not something that just all of a sudden you hit a certain age and you're like, I need to listen to people's opinions. I think, unfortunately, it's drummed into us at a very, very young age. And I think it's the biggest dream killer. I really do. I think people's dreams and their goals and ambitions are just crushed because they're too busy worrying about what other people are going to think about them. Hence
why I don't care filming this right now.
Well, exactly right. You know,
I'm just going to go and do it.
We just decided probably a good 3.5, 4 years ago to really not listen to mainstream, to really not listen to even the closest friends that we had.
Definitely.
Even look down to, and I say this with the utmost respect, but even to parents. I know for a fact that if we didn't make the choices that we did based upon how we felt and what we wanted to do, we wouldn't probably be in this position that we are today, and we probably wouldn't have had the success that we've had, and we probably wouldn't
have retired, my parents.
Be living the life that we want.
Yeah.
You know, it's a super sad subject to talk about, and I think, you know, social media has definitely made a massive impact on that subject. I think social media, everyone's trying to be something that they're not and show a life that they're not living, so everyone accepts them or everyone thinks that they're doing well in life. I really believe that if you own your shit, like if you actually own it and admit to not just yourself, but, you know, admit that your life isn't where it wants to be or where you want to be, that's totally okay.
And I think people respect you more as well because you're just being upfront and real.
Well, that's what we did 4 years ago.
Yeah.
We showed people that we weren't happy. We told people that we weren't happy. We voiced our opinions on why we weren't happy and how things had to change. And I guess that's where this all began.
And don't get us wrong, we did have a lot of hate come from the opinions that we did voice. But instead of letting them get to us, we really just brushed them off, didn't we? Because we knew we knew the direction that we wanted to head, and nothing stopped us.
It really didn't. And
even with each other, sometimes we can both be very much opinionated, and Brent will be like, no, and I'm like, no.
But it usually ends up
with you, because I just give in because you drive my head against the wall sometimes.
I was actually going to say you, but thank you.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Well, no, I was joking. So, you know, guys, people's opinions, and there's a phrase that I say, and I've heard it elsewhere. It's just been regurgitated in different versions, but opinions are like bumholes. Everyone's got one, and they all stink. And it couldn't be more truer. And I just want to say, guys, like, for you to get where you want to be in life, for you to have the success that you want, you've got to just remove yourself away from everyone's opinion. Stop trying to impress your neighbors. Stop going to your barbecues on a Sunday and, sitting around with everyone, having lunch and a couple of beers and saying how good your job is and how proud you are that you got that pay rise at work, when really you go home that Sunday afternoon completely depressed that you've got a week with that boss. You've got Monday to Friday in that job that you hate. Like, if you just own the fact that you're not happy but you're willing to change, you're one step ahead of most people, because most people are walking around with their eyes shut, unfortunately living a lie. I complained a lot. Molly complained a lot about our circumstances that we were in before. Money, time, job, everything, right?
All the time.
But the difference is between what we did to most is we actually did something instead of just complain, hoping that things were going to get better, when really nothing will change unless you change. So the reasons why we did what we did, and look, we had to remove people from our life. We had to remove toxic people from our life. We had to, not listen to the views of our co-workers when we were trying something new online, and every single person was saying it's not going to work, it's just one of those things, you can't make money online, everything's a scam online, blah, blah, blah. If your head is completely and always filled with utter negativity and rubbish from people, what do you think is going to happen if you continue to listen? You're just going to fall into the same trap as them. And I say this once again, look, everything I say is with respect, and obviously it's our opinion. You don't have to listen to us either. Like, don't listen to other people's opinions, but listen to me. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is I'm going to just voice what I think.
Your view on it. And
Molly is going to do what she thinks.
Yeah.
And we're just going to send it out there to social media space. And if it resonates with someone and it helps them change, or it helps them create a better life for their family, or it gets them out of bed in the morning, or it makes them change their job, or whatever it may be, like, that's job done for us. Like, we're not trying to create this movement here of people, that just want to defy authority and blah, blah, blah. Like, I do have an issue with authority, but at the same time, I live within my means, or else I'd be behind bars, right? Like, there's a fine line when I say I have an issue with authority. I still follow and don't break rules.
And listen to your wife.
I break society's rules, not laws. That's a perfect way to put it. I break society's laws or rules. I don't break actual governed laws. But anyway, that's just a different subject. What I'm trying to say is, guys, unfortunately, I believe, and this is a hard pill to swallow, most people don't want to see you win. Let that sink in for a little bit. Most people really do not want to see you win. And you might be sitting behind that laptop or phone being like, man, my family care about me, my friends give a shit about me, blah, blah, blah. They care, and they're coming from a place of love. But the moment that you have a little bit more success than them, the moment that you are living a little bit better than them, the moment that you have less financial struggles than them, the moment that you're waking up with less anxiety or depression than them, then there's this thing called bitterness and jealousy, and those two traits right there are probably human beings' most disgusting traits.
Cannot stand it.
That a human being can have. I really despise, and it frustrates me of the amount of jealousy and bitterness that's in this world, because anyone can be, do, and have whatever they want. You've just got to work hard to get it. When I see someone driving around in a car that I desire, I don't go, oh, that rich bastard, or, oh, it's probably daddy's car.
Oh, they're probably just lucky.
Yeah, like, we don't say stuff like that.
Luck.
I respect, what people have, and I think to myself, like, I wonder how hard that person has worked to get to where they are. And do you know what? Like, even if they are from a rich family, okay, even if they are from a rich family, that family is rich
because they worked hard
for a reason, right? The mother, the father, whoever is the main breadwinner, or it could be both of them, have built an empire. We don't know behind closed doors, and I think so many people are quick to judge when they see someone cruising around in a nice car that it's just come easy for them. And it's a shame because, I mean, I guess that's the world that we live in, which we want to escape from that. And, you know, what myself and Molly are trying to do is educate, but at the same time inspire people to just do you. You know, just stand on your own 2 feet and worry about what's in your 4 walls. We're always focused about what our neighbours are doing and what they've got and how green their lawn is, and, you know, oh, our cousin's doing this and our friend's doing that. Like, who cares? Who really cares? It doesn't mean shit.
It even comes down to our children. We did a story the other day on our children, on Madison. She lost her tooth. Am I right to go into this part?
You can do it.
Yeah,
right.
Cool. So Maddie lost her first tooth the other day, and I put on our stories, because we don't know, this is our first born, who's
first
lost tooth. New for us as parents. How much do parents give these days for losing teeth? And we thought $20. First tooth, $20, why not? But we put it up there and people were saying $2, $5, $10. One person put $20. There was another one saying 50 cents, a lot of $10. And we were like, okay, well, maybe $20 is over exaggerating, but it's what we wanted to give. We ended up giving her $10.
I think it was the fact we were happy to receive the opinions of what other people were giving, right? But I think the frustrating part about it was there was certain aspects or certain people's opinions that came from a place of hate.
Yeah.
Like, I can't believe that you're giving them $20 for that tooth.
You know,
like, that's ridiculous.
Talk about it at school, how much they get, and, you know, if it's my daughter lost their first tooth and I only gave her $5, then that's not fair to my daughter. And I was like, oh my gosh, you expect me to base what I'm giving just because of your opinion? Like, this is my daughter. I asked for what is everyone doing these days, and open to it. But there was a few people that just got a bit narky and were like, no, you can't give her that much.
But I guess that's, you know,
it was quite rude.
It's a double-edged sword what we're doing, right? Like, as in, you know, what myself and Molly have built. There's always going to be hate, there's always going to be skeptics, there's always going to be opinions. It is what it is.
Everyone has the same days, hours to be able to change their life. And I just thought, well, no, that's not okay to come and... They were kind of attacking, weren't they?
A little bit.
A little bit.
But, you know, at the end of the day, Maddie still got her money.
Yeah, she got her $10.
She lost her tooth. And
she'll get $5 every other tooth after that.
You know, it's something that... But even down to that small little minuscule... moment, you know, you have opinions thrown at you that have got hate attached to them, and it's
judged
just
on their life.
It's just sad because you know, and, you know, by the way, if you're listening to that and that was one of you, you know, hope you're enjoying the podcast. But at the end of the day, guys, like, where we really want to go with this and where we're trying to land this is people's opinions just simply don't matter, no matter who they are. Honestly, like, the moment that you can just focus, as I said, on your 4 walls and what happens in those 4 walls, and make sure that every aspect of that is the way that you want it, money, finances, relationships, everything, and if you perfect that in your own household, guess what? Something strange usually happens. Everything external of that just sorts itself out. Every single aspect will sort itself out, and it won't matter. Because everything that you want, every little bit of happiness that you are after, that you desire, is you have it now because you've perfected your 4 walls. And if you don't worry about what's going on out there, nothing can penetrate in here. And it's something that we live by, and it's the way that myself and Molly have built our little family and built our social media presence, is people can have their opinions, but they go in one ear and out the other. We don't take them to heart. We don't, obviously if there's some really brutal ones, then, I guess it's never nice to hear. But at the same time, I kind of feel sorry for that person, because if someone can take time out of their day
attacking.
I need to speak properly. To belittle someone else, to attack someone else, to put someone else down, to spread hate about someone, they go home a very, very unhappy person at the end of the day. I can 99.9% guarantee that they are an unhappy person from within here. And that's sad, because unfortunately there's a lot of unhappy people out there, but only you can change. This journey for us has been life-changing. It's taught us so many things. It's helped us become the people that we want to become, and it's all because we just stopped listening.
Yeah.
We stopped listening to the noise, because that's all it is. And the moment that you can cut that noise out, you live such a better life, and you can create whatever you want to create, and you can be whoever you want to be. It's a common fact that the closest 5 people that you associate with, I can guarantee this, again, I'm full of guarantees, right? Your bank balances are roughly the same. Your interests are roughly the same. Your weekend habits are roughly the same. Your outlook on probably life in general is exactly the same. So take a moment right now and think of the 5 closest people that you associate yourself with, right? And really think about their life, and look, just for one little time, compare it to yours, because hands down, like attracts like. And, I guess I'm not telling you to ditch your friends. I'm not telling you to do that, but if you want to have a little bit more success in life, if you want to be more and do more and have more, you've got to start associating yourself with people that have more, that want to be more, that are doing more, and their habits will rub off on you.
Yeah.
And that's what we did. We had to remove some toxic people from our life. We had to remove the people with a lot of negative opinions out of our life. We had to start associating ourselves with people that had the life that we desired. And we learnt from them, and we, asked them questions, and we engaged with them. And once again, it rubbed off on us, and it became our habits. And, it's not a hard thing to do. That's kind of our secret, is we searched for people that were living a better life than us, that had the life that we wanted. We asked them how they did it, or what they're doing, or why they're so happy. They told us, and we just duplicated it. That's how...
We listened to their opinions.
We did. We did. And,
Because they were positive opinions.
They were positive
opinions.
opinions.
Direction of opinion that we wanted to head.
Oh, 100%. And I think that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Is, there's a lot of negativity in this world on social media, but the trick is to just shut the noise out and just soak up the goodness.
Yeah.
And guys, I hope this is a little bit of goodness for you. Where, whatever you're doing right now, listening to this, driving to that job that you hate, or, you're at home and the kids are running around and it's a feral household like we have sometimes, because we still have it. I hope that this gives you guys a little bit of motivation to just focus within and worry about you, and just shut all the noise out, and just know that life can get better, and it can be whatever you want it to be. And
that's it.
there's my little rant.
Amazing.
Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Thanks, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.
Let us know, guys, what you enjoyed best. Definitely reach out if this helps you, or if you've been able to get that better job, or earn extra little bit of money, or your relationship's improved because you've listened to a podcast of ours, or whatever it may be. And guys, we're more than happy to have a chat and reach out. And
thanks for listening, guys.
Thank you guys for listening to the podcast. We really hope you enjoyed it. You can get us, if you're after more information, at info@lifestylehustlers.com.
You can check us out on social media at Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, YouTube, and I think that's it.
And if you would like to be a part of one of our podcasts, if you believe that you could bring some awesome value to our message and abundance and what we're trying to spread, then definitely reach out on our socials or our email address, and we'd be more than happy to collaborate.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and share. Thanks, guys.
Peace.
good.